What? What? What is he doing? Hello everyone! Welcome to Nations Cup 2! Finally it is time for it. Yeah, originally I planned to have Blue Blast here today, but unfortunately he did not show up by now. So I think today I'm doing this alone, but for the future matches I always plan to have a co-caster with me here today. Yeah, so what are we seeing today? Today we will have the first match, France versus Germany. But before we start with the matches, let me explain what this is all about, what are we seeing here, and why are we seeing it. So let's take a first look at the groups of this Nations Cup. I did the draw yesterday, and just draw these insane groups here. Starting with Group A, France and Germany, that match that we are seeing today here. And the two other nations in that group are the Ukraine and Greece. And take a look at Group B. We have China, we have USA, Canada and Russia. So this is kind of the killer group. And Germany really lucky to be in a on the first view, maybe easier group, but we will see. I think the teams prepared well for this Nations Cup, and it all depends on teamwork here and not only on having one strong player, I guess. So speaking of the groups, there's also not just standard format in this Nations Cup. There are 4 different game formats. So all of them we will play up to 5 rounds, so it's best of 5. Each round is a different play mode or game mode. So round 1, so all rounds are best of 1. If you lose, you gain 1 point for your team. If you win, you gain 1 point. If you lose, you don't. So round 1 is a Pauper round. So only limited and standard cards are allowed, no elites or specials. Then second round will be a standard round, no limitations to your deck building, and you can use whatever card you want and whatever nation you want and whatever ally nation you want. Then on round 3, a new format, the pure war format. No orders are allowed in the deck, so you can only use units or countermeasures or end. You can use both. Yeah, and if the game is not already decided by then, we have a round 4 with Singleton, where you can only use 1 copy of each card in your deck. And finishing the deciding round, if it's needed, with another standard round. So up to 5 rounds, best of 5, who's winning 3 games scores 1 victory for his team here, or the whole team scores 1 victory. So, as I said, today we are having France and Germany playing against each other. And before we start with the matches, let's take a short look at the teams that are fighting here for their country today. Starting with France, we have the team captain, Patriarcho, with best season finish, rank 10. He's already having 2 Nations Cup experience. And yeah, won 1 of them. So 50% win rate. Then we have 2 newcomers to the Nations Cup. It's first of all List, who finished 6th as his best ladder finished. And Pat with a rank 12 finish. So as you can see, some good players. So everything is possible here today. And let's take a look at Team Germany. For Team Germany today, we will have Darkness as season captain, as team captain, with a #1 finish. I think he has several, not just one, but that is his best finish, rank 1. One of the most experienced players in the Nations Cup with 12 matches and a win rate of 60%. And then we have Wild Eyes with rank 3, 3 Nations Cup games and 100% win rate, so he won all 3 of them. I think all 3 have been Pauper, so maybe we see him in round #1 here. And then final participant for Germany is Terror with best finish 15, 4 Nation Cup games so far, and also 50% win rate. So as you can see already, experience-wise, Germany the favorite here, and we'll see if it helps them. All right, I will give the players the go here. Then we can already jump into the first match. All right, here we go, guys. Patriarchal for France on the bottom, Terror for Germany, playing Alpine versus USA. So I had that matchup a few times, and Alpine can really struggle against this USA deck, especially with all these Flampanzers, all these bounce possibilities. So I think Patriarchal is having the matchup here. And since blue is not here, I think I can also just put myself into this here. One moment. So you all see my beautiful face here. Oh, look how clean this is working here. Wow, high quality stream. Okay, but Terra with a very good start here. Also interesting that he's playing that tank. But Howitzer and Flampanzer gain the board control back for Patriarchal. Oh man, as I said, I think France is having the edge here in that matchup. Russia getting rid of all of these Alpine units. But more to come there. Wow. Also that howitzers. Very annoying for Terra, I guess. Terra with the eagle. So guys, as for those of you who turned in later, this is the Pauper round. So you can only have limited and standard cards in the deck. No specials or elite. That's why you might see some cards that are usually not played, like the Eagle Claws, for example. Yeah, Terra developing a board here. But Patriarchal is also sitting on 2 deaths from above. Patriarchal could trade that 2-1 into the... Oh no, there's a guard. Yeah, can do it. 1 credit short. Did he miscalculate? Was this on purpose? So from time to time I have to do some adjustments in the background here, so don't What is happening now? Still there? Look at all the options there for Patriarcha. He's having one bounce card. With the naval bombardment, he's having half track. Double half track. Naval bombardment. Oh my god. This is not looking good for Germany. Or better said, for terror in special. What decisions have to be made here? You can just bounce that guard again. And tag into that second Alpini. What I also like, I can just interact completely with that interface here. I can look at these cards. I can look at these. That. Why? Eh? Ah, so he's able to kill it next turn, huh? So what is Terra having left? He's also having a BF. Oh, he's also playing with FW for the draw component, I guess. Because you cannot have Enigma in the deck, because Enigma is a special card. So you're not allowed to play this. I think both players can win at the moment. Look at all the removal on Patriarcha's side. God. And now it should be very hard, since Terra is only having slow units and only one tank with Blitz here, and that is only having 2 attack. And France just having double death from above. Not the best situation here. Team Germany, look at this. Death from above coming in, and still 6 credits to spend. Fortunately not a tank in hand, so DBF would only be a 4-4 if you deployed. Oh, this should be hard to come back from. Playing that guard again, and probably FW. Oh, or he goes 35T and kills this with Tactical Strike. Or he just goes for a 6-6 BF. But there's one more bounce card with the naval bombardment. But Patriarcha also found a German here. Don't we? Ah, no. Oh, look at this. German. Give him hand size. I like both teams' deck here. Full engines inside to play around that Pauper format disadvantage here. So Sherman until we can do it. Oh, and another Sherman. Now suddenly France is having a 6/6 airplane on the field here. So that guard lost his guard from the howitzer. The Patriarcha could go face there. Oh, probably Eagle Claws. Tactical strike on the BF. Play here. He really has to get rid of that BF. He did. Ooh, second California also in that deck. This goes to the front line. I think it might be over. Can you press enter? And I don't want to try it. Everyone needs more draw. Come back from this. Because there is no chance to find a Leopold here in Pauper format. W, so what is the play here? Not having any bounce. He's having one death from above there. W. Killing the... But now it's at 4 HP. So it can be easily farmed away from the 2 HP Sherman here now. Wow! France taking the lead here in match number 1. So the expectations came true here, where that US deck is having an edge over the Alpine deck. So, second round is standard format now. Right, there we go, guys. Look how easy it is. I really like the spectator mode. Shout out to 1939 for implementing this and giving me the rights to use it. Because at the moment it also can be abused, but I would never do this. Just use it for that, and then I'm giving this one back. But it makes things so much easier, and we see a list now for... Oh, by the way, I did this all wrong. Score. Sure, it has to be... Have to fix it on the others. So this is standard format now. Both players can play whatever they want. No limitations to their decks. So, list with Japan aggro here, with German ally. Good start with double Befehlswagen. Germany again under high pressure here. Asking if he's preferring to go face here or pin the unit, I guess. Giving him a little bit more time to attack with it next turn. Maybe you should have kept it until he finds a second one, maybe to have it as a removal. Look, now it's dying anyways. But on the other hand, with the other play, both would have died. So he's having the second rating for the... He's just using his desperate measures, attacking with that tank into the 4-3, leaving the Befehlswagen on board. And he can additionally play 15th Cavalry and have two units in the front line. Oh yeah, bombing raid. I did not see bombing raid there. Also a nice option. I think he has to kill. Don't want to give the Alpine deck, Alpine units on board. So, but Darkness with the FW in hand here, and 3 more Alpine units. I think this battle is far from over. The only problem with Darkness deck is that he's probably not running any heal card. Oh my god! Wow! Thank you for the sub, Mr. Kirkham. I think I have to deactivate the announcements here for the Nations Cup. So, and oh my god! Wow! Liz just found his faint retreat here. Getting rid of his hand now, and on turn 6, turn 7, he might just play this, and then I think Darkness might just die to fatigue here. Not to fatigue, but to all that burn damage. Although, there's not that much left, right? Maybe a Shiden that can go face here. But once Darkness goes to the front line, it could maybe be hard for Liz to deal that. This additional 9 damage. 2 now. And he has a Mido Regiment, another 2 damage. Ooh, this will be very close in the end. Here he is at 8. And I think there are still 3 Midos left in the deck. So once that faint retreat rolls into the battlefield here, Liz might be able to win this. And then Germany's already under high pressure here, being 2-0 behind. So what can Darkness do? Schmancy. Reach, and there he is at the front line with a 7 attack unit. So this also gives him a 2-turn lethal now. Liz having the second rating. But what after that? The Type 93, and there's still that 7-6 sitting in the front line. Actually, at the moment, I think that Darkness is going. Because there's not an answer for that 7-6. This needs, highly needs a Sendai Regiment. Bergsäger. Or 5-4 there for darkness. W. You can just play FW on the second rating. Go face. Yeah. Set up lethal this way. That fighter and that 7-6. I think that's it. He cannot kill. He can kill at 7-6. Not yet, but not the best situation. Especially with only key and faint retreat in hand. He already played desperate measures and bombing rate. So darkness resisting that pressure and equaling the score here with a 1-1. Congrats. In Germany fighting back. So this is the pure war format. Both players are not allowed to play orders. And are we just seeing two Alpine decks here now? So this is no longer the Nations Cup, but the Alpine Cup. Actually, Alpine is also not a bad archetype for this. Probably one of the strongest at the moment in the game. And when you just put in some more draw cards, you're not relying on Enigma. I would have loved to see that US deck again. I think that would have also been good. And Wilders with a way better start here. At not having a 1-drop. But he's having the envelope. Envelope. Who remembers my stream? Where I just run into 2 of these. Knows how annoying that part can be. Panzer coming in here, killing one of the Alpine units from Miles. And also a Flampanzer now on Wild Eye size, but no target at the moment for it. So I think that's the advantage for not having a 1-drop there on pad side. He's not giving a Flampanzer a target here. But looking at Wild Eye's boards, I think that's the only advantage that pad is having here. But that envelope might come in huge, but it might be just too obvious. So I think he has to play it in another spot. Even if he's trading that 3-2 into that 3-3 and then playing that envelope, it might just be too up for Wild Eyes. Look at this, pad is also just rank 5 here. Just probably did not play enough. Wild Eyes also might have the momentum here with playing a little bit more often than pad at the past days or week. But pad trying to regain the board control here. Allies with the U. Oh, that's an interesting card, especially in Alpine Mirror. You can just get more and more Alpine units with this unit. Lumpens are rolling in. Sure. Yeah, I think he should just keep Heinkel on hand, and that's what he. To face it. Now there is a huge protecting Pat's HQ. Wild Eyes not really having an answer. The 3rd Penny Regiment. Just play O Beach. Beach would be just the 3-4. Going for the U here instead. That thing is very, very annoying for Pat. What can Pat do here? Attack into the 4-4 with the guard. Kill that 3-2 with the Flumpanzer, but that's his turn then. So draw with the 2nd Alpini. Then I guess Wild Eyes can also just get another Alpini guard. Because if he attacks into the 4-4, it only has 2 HP. For the Alpini regiment there. Oh, that could be an interesting match. I think Pat stabilized a little bit, but I think that you will trouble here. Goes 6th Alpini Regiment for free. Going for envelope? That would be a well hidden envelope, I guess. But I think he can still operate that Flumpanzer. Can he not? And I think he has to, just to protect his both 3rd Alpini Regiment there. If he would not do it, I think it would just be too obvious. Yeah. Goes. What is the big advantage here of Pat is that he's having Leopold. Wild Eyes is having not really an answer for it. Good one. Giving Wild Eyes an additional card here. But also a very expensive play. There comes Einkel. Einkel Schmeinkel. Einkel is also nice because it gives you Spoils of War for additional draw. Because you are not allowed to have orders in your deck. Since this is the pure war format. I mean, in the battle with Alpine, you don't realize that they are not allowed to have orders, right? It's looking like a standard Alpine mirror match. So for those of you who are asking, yes, Wild Eyes is allowed to use that Spoils of War. The rules for no orders are only applying for deck building. So you cannot have it an order in your deck that you built. If you get any order out of the card, like here from the TheArticle, you are allowed to play it. Ooh, what are these options? Oh, not really the best. That TheArticle is just sitting there. Not any chance of killing it. Maybe you should go beach. Going for it. Been a good answer against that TheArticle. 2 turns, guys. Then Pat can deploy a Leopold here. And that Leopold, I think Wild Eyes has to try to catch it with from the deep. Otherwise, you might have a problem. I think there's only the Jagdbomber that you can have in a deck to deal with it. Because without any orders, how do you deal with Leopold? Only from the deep can help. I think everything else is just... Oh, and Wild Eyes found his Leopold too. Oh man, this was the battle of the Leopolds here. So the good thing, guys, is in the next match, we will definitely see no Alpine, because this is Singleton. And in Singleton, only 1 copy of each card is allowed in the deck. So we should have at least 1 match where we do not see Alpine. And look, Wild Eyes did exactly that. Having from the deep up. Maybe he should have waited, cause Pat could not deploy it this turn. Because he has a full front line. What is this? Battle of the envelopes now? Is he trying to counter Wild Eyes envelope with his envelope? Oh, this battle is so complex here. Wait, did Pat just skip on 7 credits there? What in the world did I miss? He just played envelope and passed his turn? Like this. I just realized it now. Was it 10 credits? Maybe he's also bluffing from the deep here. He does not really know what to do here, huh? Probably not Leopold. While us having credits on. Should wait, but once this from the deep is out, that Leopold might be a game changer. We might just see a lot of bouncy schmouncies here on both sides. Both players just playing Leopold after Leopold. Oh, I'm really looking forward how this match might develop here. Just letting all of them in his support line. Very interesting. I mean, Wild Eyes kind of forced to play more cards here since he's already at 8 cards. Oop. Very tactical match here. Nobody wants to do a fold. Oh, that envelope might not be the best. He moves it 2-3. 3 credits to kill a 1-drop. That is also just passing. Are they both afraid of Leopold, or why is nobody deploying anything? Okay, that can finally get rid of that. Get rid of that Heinkel. Yeah, but Wilder has brought himself into a very uncomfortable position now. Okay, but Leopold regelt. Bam. So, what is Pat having? He's having an FW. Oh, but he found the comet. Wow, that comet is able to kill Leopold. Oh, that's so important. That's so important now for Pat. Oh my god. Oh, that battle. I cannot believe it. Just cannot believe it. Oh, yes. Going for... I think he's going for the Bergsäger here. He's going for the Flammpanzer. Okay. Deal with another 1-drops there from Wallace later. I think he's not using it for the Nachschub. Nachschub in this stage of the battle, with only giving 2 credits back, might not that frightening. So who's ever winning this battle, setting the other team under high pressure here. Like really high pressure. And look what is sitting there in Pat hands on the most left. It is a Leopold. Wild Eyes. Only having a Yak Bomber to bounce it again. Now he lost one of his 35 Ts. That would have been half the damage already. I think Wild Eyes also needs a Comet here. I think that's the spot where Pat goes in with Leo. Damn. Oh. Boy. How is Wala stealing? He needs to find Comet too. Just flooding his board with Alpine units. Keeping the Obice and then maybe go into this, but I think he's looking for Comet, where are you? Oh, we just found the naval there for... Oh, I think he's forced to bounce the Leopold. Oh, that's what you don't want to do. Really not. So you cannot develop a board here now. Oh, I mean, he probably had to do it, but I think that move lost him the game now. I mean, Pat can just... He also has to be a little bit aware of Beach, so... Allies can't possibly hit him. 6 here or 7. Just play Leopold again, go face, and... I mean, only 8 turns, then you win. Yeah. Keeping that yak bomber on the board there. Wants to keep his Leopold for worse times. Oh, that battle is so intense. Wild Eye is so much behind here. Just because of that Leopold sitting in. But I think he is forced to trade away every unit. Cannot just go face here or play around with fancy stuff, building a big board. There's just one Leo flying in and that's it. Leo broken in pure war, huh? Ooh, but there comes the envelope. Also well hidden. Red probably not seeing it. Can just play Leopold, go face, move that. Oh, that force reroll. Ooh, but look at this. Wild Eyes found the Panzer 3L. Maybe that would be a chance to kill that Leopold. Also looks like Pat is still keeping it in hand. Man, what is going on here? Okay, he is going for Leo now. Face first, move then. Look out. Kind of decent envelope. And now there's freeway for Wild Eyes. Kill that Leopold. And suddenly, the chance for Wild Eyes to fight back here. That Leopold. Never ever is he doing anything else here. Jäger in the house. Okay, and now Wild Eyes can go huge again. And drop all of his units, build a big board. Pat sitting with 1/6 opinion, double Obich here. Maybe these Obich have to carry him now. Penny, Bergsjäger, 1 Obich maybe. Leaving his HQ unguarded just to protect both of the Alpine units. Risky play that can backfire in case Wild Eyes is also having an Obich, and he's having one. But I think 14 should be enough to be sure to not die here, and then just having a 5-4 and 3-5 sitting there in his back line, and also a 3-4 artillery. Oh, a beach battle now. But Pat able to kill Wild Eyes Beach now. Oh, this battle. What a back and forth. We might just see how both players go through the deck here. Second Alpini, I guess. Just for the draw and one additional 1 unit. Oh, look at this. Oh no. Allies needs a tank with Blitz. To at least get rid of one of each. But it's looking better for Pat at the moment. Whoa, this is a Nebelwerfer, right? Good find, good find. So each. Ooh, he's also having Comet. But I think he has to get rid of that Obicha there. Obicha guard your HQ. 6th Alpini Regiment. He's thinking to go face, guys. Eh? Would you not attack with that? With that one? Why did he use... Was there a bug? Did he not have a beach in hand? On the board? Might be that I messed it up. I thought he would have sitting there. But maybe I'm just stupid here. So both players have 10 cards left in the deck. See here, 10 for Wild Eyes, 10 for Pat. So fatigue race should be equal here. But Pat is having such an insanely strong board here. 2 big artillery units. Attack the 2-2 with the 4-5. Kill Flampanzer. Going into this with Nebelwerfer. What a battle, guys. What a battle. And therefore, France is taking the lead again. It is 1-2 now. And Germany already under pressure, losing that match here. Congrats, GG. next round it is Singleton. So only one copy of each card allowed in the deck. Alright guys, we are back. Germany sending Darkness back into the battle. The most experienced and also that player with the highest win rate in the German team. Bringing Brit, I think it's Brit, US, ramp control, and Liz bringing Soviet, Italy control. So 2 control mirrors now in Singleton. Remember guys, only one copy of each card allowed in the deck. That's why we might see a lot of elites here. So Soviet, not the worst choice for this format, because they have a lot of strong elites. And yeah, that commando giving List already some headaches here. Probably deploying that 42nd, because that commando cannot attack into it because it has ambush. So that's a good answer against that commando. So is he going for the Night Witches here? For that guard? Then he might overdraw. He's already at... Oh no, he's having 8 cards. Ah, that's difficult. What is the play here? Wait, what are we just seeing? Which player's turn is it? Eh? Didn't Liz just deploy this on turn 3? And what happened on turn 4? He just skipped? Okay, I'm completely confused. What's going on here? Just did nothing on 4? Just because of that commando? Yeah, why not play the T60 there on turn 4? Very strange. Might be a plan behind this. So looking at Darkness hand, look at that value there. Mosquito, Avenger, Lancaster, Carpet Bombing, Monty. All these specials in the lead. Also already at 7 credits. Never mind. 9 credits. Next turn 10. So he can already blitz Lancaster to face. So can Darkness bring Germany back into this match here? If Germany is losing now, they lose today's match. If not, we will have a game 5. And sure, he's going face here. With the option next turn to kill the KV1 with the Avenger. An Avenger and attack face with the Lancaster again. Oh, I think he's getting rid of the motor rifles maybe? Is it worth just to go face for the +2? For the +1 on each card? Yes. Ah, yeah, I just saw that the Avenger hit the motor rifles there. So that was a 100% guaranteed face there. 5 damage plus +1 cost on each of lists and cards there. Ugh. Decima, 9 credits now. Would have played it now, but Lancaster destroyed this plan. What is this? Tomahawk maybe? Just to prevent one bomber hit there and not go to 2 health. Oh, but this situation is not looking great. Let's see it 2-2 here. That Lancaster, I guarantee you guys this Lancaster is just going face again. Oh, he can just carpet, kill the KV1 and still go face with the Lancaster. Ramp OP. Look at this. Just going face twice, or is he killing KV1? Yeah, he has to. Yeah, and the problem is with List used his bloody sickle. The one bloody sickle he can have in the deck. He used it turn 1 or turn 2 on that commando, and now he's not having good options here to activate that 83rd Naval Brigade. Right, research helps him to get out of the guard there, but that's it, I guess. Look at Darkness Hand. It's just looking like a usual Brit USA ramp control deck. You don't even see that this is Singleton. Oh, and there's a Churchill. And the Black Watch. Oh my god. Yeah, that's it. That game is over. Look at this. La Decima, 11 credits now. That armored train is doing absolutely nothing. And that is good game, I guess. Oh, Germany equaling the score here. 2-2. 2-2-2. And we have a deciding match here today, where every kind of deck is allowed. Alright guys, here we are back in the deciding match. It is Patriarchal for France versus Terror DE for Germany. And looks like Patriarchal is coming in with a huge Jagro deck here. Not keeping the Befehlswagen hand, looking for a 1-drop. And there you found Stickeberg Pioneers. And Terror is playing, I guess, German, Italy, Control, discard. So that Heinkel is not doing much because Patriarchal found the 35T. Oh, that's such a big advantage already here for Patriarchal. That 35T was really important. Yeah, what to kill here, huh? I mean, he's having a root out, so he's probably just going to draw here. Might take 3 damage. Ah, it's Britain. It's not Italy, it's Britain ally. So it's Germany, Britain discard. Question is he playing honeys or fortifications to run away from that burn damage there? Yeah, going for the convoy. On the sea fort. I think Patriarchal has to play the Mito Regiment here. Or the 22nd, but he has to expect a root out next turn. And now his whole board is dying. With the Mito Regiment, the Mito would have survived at least. We could have done 2 more damage. Turn 4. Now. Too much, but now the Befehlswagen rolls in. Yeah, probably done this because he had that Befehlswagen, so he's having 2 more units now. Or on the board now in the front line. And now Terra, I think, is forced to drop Seaford Highlanders or get rid of these units. So the problem with Seaford is if your opponent is having Sendai Regiment, that guard is just disappearing. Yeah, Wolfpack could be an option, but then you just get another 4 damage and probably more. So that's very likely not the option here. Just go for the Seaford Highlanders. Patriarch or not. Getting good removals. He found one type 94. Needs a second one to get these surprise attacks. Good answers here for Terror. Having a sudden strike. Having that tactical strike. He's just waiting for the correct spot here to bring in that wolf pack. I think it might not be now. Bouncy schmouncy on Akita? Sure, he's not having carpet in hand, so that also makes his wolf pack worse. Yeah, what is Patriarcha doing here? He needs another naval and another surprise attack. He's playing straight into carpet bombing, guys. Also, good for Terror here that Patriarcha did not find his signal regiment by now. Sure, Terror's having the sudden strike. Then he would be forced to use. There comes the wolf pack. Getting rid of type 94. That was... I'm not sure about that. He had that lightning on board. He has a tactical strike. He has a sudden strike. He could have cleared the board and played that wolf pack later. He has to get rid of that bicycle. For 4 damage now. Oh, this battle will be close. I'll tell you guys. This will be close. It's not what Terra need here. For better answer. Could be a better answer. Another route out would be the nuts here. Found the Black Watch. Uh-oh, guys. This is 4 damage. This is 6 damage. And he's having the bombing rate. Uh-oh. Terror needs some healing. Bolt not doing much here. Is Terror running any sort of healing here? That's the big question. Naruto able to play this by now. If this Akita hits face, then it's GG. So Patriarcho has to play that bombing rate now. Otherwise it might be catched by doubting. This there, and then it's 50-50 to hit face there. Did not hit face. Oh man. How close is this battle? France so close before winning this. Can France win the first match of the Nations Cup? Enigma. That Enigma. Oh, 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 oh. And there's Sender Regiment. And first signal. Uh-oh. This has to be game. Oh, carpet bombing way too late. Way too late carpet bombing. How is Terror able to ever win this? Oh, such a situation. Is it the annihilation here? Ooh, that's also not too bad. That Hipper, you can just send this Mido back. Another Sendai regiment. And there's the desperate measures. France won match number 1. What an insane series here. And yeah, well played, well played. France taking the win here from Germany. And first winner of Nations Cup 2021. Congratulations. Wow. I mean, at the beginning a little bit too much Alpine, but overall I think a really intense series, and I'm really looking forward for the match tomorrow, which will be Ukraine versus Greece. So make sure to tune in, and yeah, hopefully see each other tomorrow again, guys. Thank you for watching, and see you at the next match. Bye bye.